Nelson Mandela was the first South African that was black to hold office. He was the first fully elective representative. His main focus was getting rid of the apartheid. The apartheid is a system of racial segregation backed up by the National Party, otherwise known as the MP. Nelson was trying to take back the citizenship of black people, which was taken away in 1970. Nelson Mandela was the first person who represented hope for the South Africans. Even though he wasn't a perfect person because he did go to jail, but he did win the Nobel Peace Prize. Nelson Mandela had a lot of altering things for South Africa. Abolishing the apartheid was one of his main purposes, and also he inspired hope into all of South Africans. September 11th, 2001 was a very tragic date for the Americans. Al-Qaeda had 19 people who hacked 4 airliners who carried out the suicide attacks that were in America and going towards the World Trade Center. There were 2 planes that got controlled by Al-Qaeda members that flew into the World Trade Center. This was a terrible sight to see because over 3,000 people died from this event. There were 4 planes that got taken control of when they just got airborne. Out of those 4 planes, 3 hit their target. The people on the 4th plane somehow got control of the terrorists to make them miss the targets. Those people were considered heroes. There is now a monument called Ground Zero for the 9/11 memorial site. 9/11 was a very tragic event in American history. The Occupy movement was an international protest movement against social and economic inequality. Its main purpose was to even out the hierarchy and distribution that was internationally owned. It showed how large corporations and global financial systems control too much and are not helping the minority. It also shows that the undermining of democracy is affecting the people more than they think. The Occupy movement affected a lot of Americans. You would see people walking down the street protesting with their signs all around the U.S. This graph shows some of the major protesters throughout the whole world. The Occupy movement would affect the whole world, not just the U.S. Michael Jackson was an American superstar that was one of, if not the best, entertainers that we have ever had. He was part of a group named the Jackson 5, which was a very talented group and very popular group, which was made of his 4 other brothers, and then he was the 5th. He showed that America can take their music or entertainment to another level. Many Americans loved Michael Jackson. It was a very sad day when he died, and a lot of people attended his funeral. He was a great American entertainer. Barack Obama is an example of a major step for America and its greatness as a country. Barack Obama is the 44th President of the United States, and he was born in Hawaii in 1961. Some of his great accomplishments are ending the war in Iraq, and he has also signed so now gays and lesbians can enter the military. He has also ended a $1 billion space mission to get to the moon and do more research. He is also the guy who assigned the military to kill Osama bin Laden. Obama has done some great things during his presidency. He has also had some not so great things, but which comes with along with the job.